The idea of the inner critic is a form of self-talk, but it's more like shaming yourself. It comes in several different forms, but I'm going to talk about the overthinker. I'm Hannah, and welcome to the Reflection Room. This type of inner critic may sound like caution, protection, or responsibility, but it's actually deeply rooted in fear. It will get you trapped in the mental loops asking, what if I said the wrong thing? What if I make the wrong decision? Or if I don't consider every single outcome, something bad will happen. This type believes that if they analyze a situation enough, they can avoid any negative outcome. There's an overwhelming fear of mistakes, a fear of judgment, or a fear of uncertainty. The goals of this inner critic type is to avoid regret, which keeps you replaying choices to make sure nothing was wrong or said wrong, to avoid rejection, so analyzing every interaction for hidden meaning, and avoiding risk, staying stuck in the what-if scenarios instead of making a decision. The big problem is that this type gets stuck in decision paralysis. The fear becomes so overwhelming that you become detached from your gut feelings, so you're no longer able to tap into your intuition, and you resort to rumination and then have a full-on fear response to uncertainty. And uncertainty is just a part of life, so your fear response is being activated by an everyday part of life. It'll have you replaying conversations from the past or analyzing possible outcomes for the future instead of living in the present moment. I heard this analogy recently, which I feel like applies to a lot of things, but it said the overthinker is like a smoke alarm that goes off every time you toast bread. It's trying to keep you safe, but it's exhausting when you can't tell the difference between burnt toast and real fire. So if you identify with this type of mental exhaustion from overthinking, here's a couple of things I suggest you try. First, give it a name. It helps to externalize the problem instead of making it part of your identity. So once you catch yourself falling into that pattern of rumination, analyzing a situation, you can stop yourself and say, oh, that's just Reginald talking, or whatever name you want to use. It separates your healthy inner dialogue from the harmful inner critic that's been taking you over. And then a huge part of healing the overthinker is self-compassion. Showing yourself that it's okay to make mistakes will reduce the fuel that keeps the overthinker going. So the next time you feel like you've made a mistake or said the wrong thing, just take a deep breath and notice how you can provide grace for yourself just as you would for one of your closest friends. Notice how you feel in your body and just cut yourself a break. If you feel like you relate to this type of inner critic, drop a tip below that's helped you. Maybe we can share with each other, because this is definitely something that I've dealt with in my life. And until next time, keep on reflecting.